You know, when both of these teams were in the same district, playoff implications were riding on the outcome of this game. They're no longer in the same district, so the only thing riding besides an undefeated start is county pride and sort of bragging rights. Both teams went on the road for their first game. Both came back victorious. Venice went up to Palmetto and defeated the Tigers. Manatee had a little bit longer of a trek going up to Maryland, facing Gilman, destroyed them. Venice has lost 6 straight times to Manatee, so if you believe in the law of averages, Venice is due to win, but the law of averages don't play the game, so we'll see how it goes. We're here with Venice coach John Peacock. John, anytime Venice plays Manatee, it sort of gets everybody psyched in the area. Just talk about this rivalry. You guys aren't in the same district anymore, but that really doesn't make a difference, does it?
No, you know, it's been 6 years we've been in the same district, and it's always in between us for the district championship. And I don't think there's going to be any less excitement this year now that we're not in the same district. I think there's still a lot of things on the line, you know, especially just for just to be noted as the best team in the area.
We're here with Venice quarterback Dan Marino. Dom, you were part of the Riverview-Manatee rivalry before, if you could call it that, but now you're with Venice. Just talk about the rivalry from the Venice perspective now.
I know it's rich in tradition. You know, it's a 6-0 shutout so far in the past 3 years. I'm pretty sure they've had some troubles, but hopefully we'll give them a shot this year.
But if you guys were to break that 6-0 streak and emerge with a win, what could that do for you guys going forward the rest of the season?
It's definitely a confidence builder. You know, if we win this game, it'll show our guys that the possibilities are really endless. You know, go to Texas. You know, beat Manatee. You could beat anybody really.
You're 6-0 against Venice the last 6 games. They got Dan Marino, probably adds a little bit more of a passing element. Do you have to prepare for these guys a little differently knowing that?
Well, I tell you what, Yalsey last year was one heck of a football player. He was a competitor, tough, quick as a cat. Marino, we played against him when he was at Riverview last year. Throws the ball well. Also is a good runner. You know, it's 2 different style people. And the guy they got a guy at the tailback that's got great speed and has been a very good player. And I think he's been about a 3-year starter at least for him. So he's one of the better backs in the area. So our defense will have to rise to the challenge. We played pretty good the other night, and we're hoping that we can continue on.
Just talk about your offensive line. Joe was just talking about that being the strength of your team. Obviously, without guys up front, they're not going to get the holes for you to run through. Just talk about your O-line play through one game.
Oh man, the O-line is they're tremendous. They block well. They're big. They got big and stronger, so they're pretty good all this year. That's mostly the key for the quarterback, myself, Johnny Lane. So yeah, it's pretty big.
There you have it from both schools and both participants. I don't usually like to make calls on this game, and like I said before, Venice has lost the last 6 games, but Manatee looks very strong out of the gate. I think the short week won't hurt them, so at least I'm predicting another Manatee win on Friday night. This is Doug Fernandez from the Herald-Tribune and htpreps.com.